Um, Hello guys, sorry for not uploading in this channel frequently. This channel is, I will agree. I treated this channel like my second baby, and I treated my first channel as the first baby, which is wrong. I should have treated this both channel equally, but I guess that it ain't gonna happen. But it's sad to be honest because it is what it is. But to be honest, I don't upload a lot in any of my channels now because I'm kind of depressed now and I'm kind of mentally burned out, so I'm kind of retired now. But so I don't upload in my both channels a lot, but I upload in my first channel a lot more than in my second channel, and I think that is really true. But today I realized, nah, it's too much. I don't upload in my second channel at all, and I need to upload a video today. Anyways, I guess thanks for clicking on this video today. I thought, what can I make a video on? And I was like, okay, I'm gonna make a podcast today. So I'm making two podcasts today. I've already made a podcast today, and that podcast was very short podcast, 14 minutes long, but at least it was episode. And now it is my second podcast in the second channel. Let's see. First of all, I don't have a lot of things to talk about, but let's talk about the Garfield movie. If you don't know, I'm not a big fan of Garfield, but I am so excited to see the Garfield movie. It's so crazy. Um, yeah, I mean, I'm excited to see the Garfield movie. It's gonna be good. A lot of people are gonna say that, oh, Garfield's not that good, but I think it's gonna be good. I think so. I think it's gonna be good, but I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if it's actually gonna be good or not. Um, I mean, yeah. I mean, I'm very excited for the Garfield movie. I'm excited for a lot of movies. Recently watched the Kung Fu Panda movie. It was a good movie, to be honest. I'm not gonna lie, but I don't know. I think I'm gonna rewatch the Kung Fu Panda movie too. Let's talk about regrets now. Like, I talk about regrets a lot because I have a lot of regrets in my life. And to be honest, it gets hard to deal with regrets because regrets kind of takes toll of your life, and it's not easy to deal with regrets all the time. It's a lot of time it's fucking hard to deal with regrets. It's the worst when I'm about to sleep and I my regrets pop out. But the real thing with regrets is, man, you can't change the thing you have done, and it's the truth. I mean, you can't change it. It's happened, and you can change what happened, right? Um, yeah, I mean, it is what it is. You can change what happened. You can change what's gonna come after your life in the future, but you can change what's gonna happen right now. So it's pretty obvious that you can't change what's gonna happen right now. So why do we gonna even care about what's gonna happen, if that makes sense? Because it doesn't really matter. Yeah, I mean, regrets are fucking bad, but at least be grateful for being alive. Like, I'm not rich. I don't have anything except phone, and that phone is also old. I don't really have anything. I'm broke, but at least I'm alive. I'm learning and be learn how to be more grateful. Trust me, it's gonna help you in a long time run. Even in the aspect of mental health, it's gonna help you. Like, yeah, it's gonna fucking help you. Do what you love. Uh, Chase after your dreams, and yeah, I mean, chase after your dream. Do what you love. Um, uh, yeah, I mean, you can change what is gone, but you can always change what's gonna come. And be grateful. At least be grateful to be alive, because again, I'm gonna say that I heard a few weeks ago or days ago. So I get one. one person was asking the interviewer a question, and that question was brilliant. That question is if you that question is you if someone gives you $10 million, or but you can wake up tomorrow, would you take it? The interviewer said no, he would rather wake up next morning. So waking up next morning is more valuable than having a $10 million. So that explains that be grateful to be alive. We are breathing, and be grateful to breathe, to be honest, because it's just alive, dude. And I mean, yeah, I mean, I get we get anxious and depressed, but be grateful that you have the life. I'm grateful for my life right now. It's currently 3:37. Few hours from now, I'm gonna break my fast and eat delicious food that my mom is gonna make for the Ramadan fasting. Chinese foods, Chinese fried rice with beef and chicken fried chicken. Yeah, and I'm looking forward to that. I'm gonna have a great meal, and I'm alive. I'm making videos. I'm working. What more can a life be blessed? To be honest, life is blessed, guys. So don't be sad. I mean, I guess if you be sad, but realize and be grateful that you're alive. At least be grateful for that. At least be grateful that you have your family still, or anybody you have your one friend. What matters if you don't have a lot of friends? Like nothing really matters that much. But if you have one friend, then that matters. That one guy is does matter to your life. And just don't be a whiny bitch, because nobody really cares and love whiny bitches. Be grateful, be happy for what you have, even if you don't have a lot. Be happy for your life. uh, Now let's talk about the how to deal with traumatic experience. Like, I have traumatic experience. Everybody, not everybody, but a lot of people in this world have traumatic experience. But to be honest, just think the same regret stuff, you can change it. It happened, you can change it. You can't be bothered by changing it, because you need to be blessed to do, because you can change it and live in the present. Don't care about the shitty don't care about the shitty of, oh, traumatic things happen to me, that's sad. I mean, that's sad, and it kicks in a random time, but doesn't really matter, dude. You're alive right now and healthy and can speak. You're making videos like me, not rich, but doing what you love, speaking to your audience, have a relationship with your audience, being alive. I mean, what more can you need? um, let's talk about my life. A few days ago I made a video about, I love that video about my life story, and that was probably the longest video I've ever made. And today's podcast wasn't very long, because I don't have anything to talk about. But let's talk about myself if I don't have anything to talk about. I am Ayan Hussain. I was born in Dhaka, Bangladesh, the capital of Bangladesh, Dhaka, in Mary Stopes Hospital. I was born in 2007, March 30th, uh, by brown young parents in their teens. I may be not teens, sorry, early 20s. Uh, and and yeah, I mean, I'm blessed to be alive, and my life stories is very interesting, and my life in general is very interesting. By the way, interesting doesn't really mean happy. The both things are separated. Interesting, I mean, it's interesting, but it has nothing to do with happiness. And one thing I'm kind of concerned about right now, like a lot of pimples on my face, and I'm 17 years old, so it's not like I'm just going through puberty. I've finished puberty a long time ago. So it's kind of weird that I'm having peoples in my face, or yeah, it's kind of weird. But comment down below, man. And nobody has commented down below that they want to make a podcast with me. I really don't have I really don't have any friends, so who I'm gonna make podcasts with? And making solo podcasts is fucking hard, dude. Making solo podcasts is fucking hard. Uh, so if you want to be on my podcast, comment down below that you want to be my podcast. And my my I watched a lot of podcasts in my life, and I guess my favorite podcast is definitely Impulsive from Logan Paul, or Mike. I don't know. I mean, Mike is a co-host, but Impulsive is Logan's podcast. So yeah, I mean, they are my huge inspiration. Logan Paul and Mike Malak, huge inspiration. Like I watched almost all of their 500 Impulsive episodes. I watched them every week. Their podcast is very interesting. They always bring some very interesting guests. Their Impulsive took a break last month. They didn't upload for a month. And that was kind of sad. They uploaded the Rick Ross episode, which I watched, great episode. Then they stopped. And few days ago, in the first Ramadan, which is going good, they uploaded a fucking KSI episode, which wasn't very long, like an hour or some shit like that. And I hope like they upload more longer episodes, but I guess be grateful for that. They uploaded the KSI episode, obviously. Let's talk about the Logan Paul versus Jake Paul beef. I mean, the Logan Paul versus Jake Paul beef is getting more intense day by day. Nobody can, uh, nobody can say it's not getting uh, intense day by day. So basically, the recent beef, or I guess recent drama with the both brothers are Jake Paul is obviously fighting Mike Tyson. Insane, fucking amazing, great. Jake Paul's fighting Mike Tyson, and Logan Paul kind of joked about Jake Paul fighting Mike Tyson, and with KSI, obviously KSI was joking about Jake Paul fighting Mike Tyson. Oh, why you're fighting an old guy? Why you're fighting old Mike Tyson? You would be known as the person who beat it, the old Mike Tyson. He was obviously talking shit about Jake Paul. And to be honest, I thought Logan Paul was gonna side with Jake, but he almost kind of made fun about the whole Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson situation, and he lied. Jake Paul said Logan lied in his new Jake's podcast with Aiden Ross. Jake said that nobody Mike Mike Tyson was offering nobody to fight. Mike Tyson was offered by Jake Paul to be on Netflix. So Jake Paul was already fighting on Netflix before Mike Tyson even signed the contract, and Jake Paul was to the Mike Tyson, "Oh, well, you want to take this fight?" Mike Tyson was, "Yeah." So basically, Mike Tyson wasn't handing out anybody to fight. So Jake said that Logan's is lying about like Mike Tyson fights just scene. Jake said Logan is lying that Mike Tyson was never offered him at all. Jake Paul said he's little broing him, which is I don't agree with. I don't think Logan Paul is little broing Jake. I definitely do not agree with that statement. I think Logan Paul kind of tries to outshine Jake Paul and kind of sabotage Jake's at moments and kind of talk shit about him or talk behind his back. But that doesn't really mean he's little broing Jake though. That really doesn't mean he's little broing Jake Paul. It's just it's just uh, that I think he wants to be overshadowed by Jake. I think that's kind of truth. He don't want Logan wants to overshadow Jake, not being overshadowed by Jake Paul. For example, recently Jake Paul is fighting not fighting motherfuckers and knocking motherfuckers out cold. And Jake Paul is kind of the name of the combat sports of the time, or even boxing. And Logan Paul, I think, kinda is jealous of his younger brother because he's like, oh, why I'm not in the name and why I am known as the weaker brother, which is true. Logan Paul is a weaker brother. Jake Paul, if Logan Paul and Jake Paul fights, Jake Paul would beat the fuck out of Logan Paul. That fight I don't think is happening because Jake Paul is not gonna fight Logan, and Logan Paul is also not gonna fight Jake Paul. So it's a very interesting thing that who is gonna fight whom, and I mean this situation is pretty interesting, but I don't know how true. I don't know how true is it, but it is definitely interesting. Um, and I mean, yeah, I mean Logan Paul tries to overshadow Jake, but to be honest, he would never be able to overshadow Jake Paul. It's just fact. It's just truth. Like I don't think Logan Paul is overshadowing Jake Paul any moment because Jake Paul is gonna get bigger after bigger, and he's fighting Mike Tyson on Netflix now. Bro, he's gonna get even bigger. He's gonna even get larger and better, and obviously better. And I think Logan Paul can take that. But anyways, it's kind of weird that Logan Paul kind of makes fun of his brothers with his brother's anime, and it's weird that Logan Paul is friends with Jake's uh, an enemy KSI. It's kind of weird. But Logan Paul said to Jake, "Oh, Jake, you are your own person. I'm your own person, and I'm allowed to have my own life." But I guess that's true. But where's the line? Like, but then draw a line. But where's the line then? Like, if your life is your life, but Jake's life is Jake's life. But when you want your benefit, then Jake said no, and now it's you are brothers. But when it's on you, you are like it's your life. And where's the okay? Let's talk about the line. So where's the line now? Yeah, where's the line? Where's the line about uh where's the line about when what to do with your brother? Like don't Logan Paul, don't you think that being friends with your brother don't you think being friends with your brother's enemy is something bad and it's not seen as a very good thing? Don't you ever think that, Logan? It's just shady and it can't be good. And yeah, I mean, I guess this way. So draw a line, Logan and Jay. Draw a fucking line. Um, where is the line? Like who you are gonna be friends with and who you are not gonna be friends with. Draw a line. Let's talk about the YouTube Shorts animation industry. It's so crazy. I don't know if it's only my page or everyone's page. Recently, I am just getting animation YouTube Shorts all the time. Well, I get it. I get it because Kung Fu Panda is just released in a while, and obviously the Kung Fu Panda hype, and a lot of people are gonna make videos about the Kung Fu Panda. So I expect a lot of Kung Fu Panda videos. But why the Pokemon videos, the Pokemon quiz, and Pokemon uh, theory is popping up in the YouTube Shorts? That's only in my YouTube Shorts. I don't see anything else in my YouTube Shorts rather than this. I'll be honest. I don't see anything else rather than that on my YouTube short. It's kind of weird. So I want to know that is it just is it just you or so it is just me or everybody? Yeah. So I just want to know that it is just me or everybody because I'm getting all the fucking animation Kung Fu Panda and all of these shorts, and I don't know how true is that or how great is that. But it's great. I'm not complaining that it's bad. Obviously, I'm not complaining about it being bad. It's obviously not bad, but I'm complaining about that. I'm not complaining. I'm just asking that. Am I the only one who is getting this animation fucking videos? And it's crazy. And let's talk about that gaming is not as fun anymore. So why gaming is not as fun anymore? Because I'm a gamer since like I remember being alive. Let's go back in the days when I was about 6, 7 years old. That's more than a decade ago. And to be honest, kind of getting personal here, but when I was growing up, my dad bought me and my brother a PC. That was a very old school Khatara and very laggy and old and weak PC. But to God damn, we made so many memories on the PC. Me and my brother played so many games on that PC. It's fucking crazy. I mean, I mean, I'm a gamer since I was born. So me and my brother play the old school games like this generation kids don't even know what we played. Like if you say a lot of things to this generation kids, they would say, "Oh, what are these games? I've never heard of them back." It's just disgraceful. So me and my brother used to play games like the House of Dead. We used to play games like Tom and Jerry. Used to play games like Iron Man, Tarzan, The Lion King, the old school games. And we used to play. I forgot what's the name. House of the Dead 2, 3, 1. Like I am a gamer since I was born, and gaming was one of my favorite things ever to do growing up. Like yeah, to be honest, my brother used to play more games, but anyways, I don't know. So I'm playing games since I was a kid, and to be honest, and few years ago, on my early teenage years, I was very addicted to PUBG game, PUBG Mobile. I was addicted to PUBG Mobile, and that is true. Um, yeah, I mean, so a lot of people say if you were a PC gamer, then why you were addicted to PUBG Mobile? The thing is, there's a point in my life when my dad took the computer of ours to his factory. My dad is a businessman, he has a factory, so he took our computer to his factory, my dad's factory, and then we couldn't play PC games more. Then we have phone, and I played so many classic phone games of all time: Red Ball 4, Red Ball 3, Shadow Fighter, PUBG. I was too addicted to PUBG just to play all day. I'm not gonna even go to speak about geometry like the games I used to play, because this fucking podcast would be 10 hours long if I started talking about those games. Because dude, let's be honest, let's be honest. Like I played fucking a lot of games. I probably finished thousands of games in my life, 100%. The time I put in finishing games is fucking crazy. The One Piece game, the the Pokemon Unite game. I played so many games in my life. PC games, to Banten Protector of Earth, Banten Alien Force, Banten Bill Gates Attack, Banten Ultimate, Banten Omniverse, Banten Omniverse 2, Banten this, Banten Falafel, Banten this, that. God, trust me, I've played all the Band 10 games of all time. And if anybody asks me that, okay, which is the one game from your childhood that is your favorite? If somebody just asks me that, like, which is your one game from childhood that is your favorite? I would have to say that game would be Banter Protector of Earth. It doesn't matter how many times I finish the game. It doesn't matter how many times I finish Banter Protector of Earth. I can behave myself on playing the game again. The game is fucking amazing. I would say that's my favorite game, definitely the favorite game of all time. Pattern Protector of Earth. And I've grown up watching so many movies, so many this like it's crazy. Um I mean, yeah, Bill Gates are taking shit like that. But so let's get into our topic, and that topic is why gaming is not as fun anymore. So, what is the reason behind gaming not being so much fun anymore? I think the reason why gaming is not much fun anymore is we did it too much. Or maybe we're playing the wrong games. I'm playing a lot of multiplayer games and I just don't find purpose and fun in multiplayer games. I know it's kind of ironic because you are currently seeing a PUBG clip, which is a multiplayer game, but I'm not very much into multiplayer game. The thing I found out about myself is I don't really like multiplayer games, and that's true, and that's true because it's true that I don't really like multiplayer games a lot. Multiplayer games, I mean, it's good, but I don't think I like it a lot. But yeah, I mean, it is what it is. Um, Multiplayer games is good, but it's not that good, and that's why probably gaming is not as much as fun anymore. And gaming is, man, what I used to do. Uh, I think when I have a lot of traumatic regrets and all of these falafels, I just forget that as a child, I was so happy. And it's just not the same anymore. Why I'm not as much as happy at all? Why I'm not happy at all? And I don't know that. I work hard, I do hard things, and I just don't know why I'm not happy anymore. Since I was a teenager, I wasn't happy. I was happy as a kid. I was happy as a kid a long time. Grown up in a poor country, but I had amazing life and played amazing games. Benton Protector of Earth, so many Benton games. But I've finished Benton Protector of Earth with again. Benton I finished Benton Alien Force with my brother. It's the great quality time we spent together. Then I've tried Bill Gates attack. I've tried that, um, and I couldn't finish it. The first I don't know, but I don't remember Banton Bill Gates attack being this hard. I don't know for some reason I don't remember Banton Bill Gates attack being this hard. Why the fuck Banton Bill Gates attack is so hard? I just don't remember it being this hard. Because the last time I tried Bill Gates attack, the first moody villain in the Banten, I guess you won't understand if you've not been a big fan of Banten. If one thing you should know about me that I'm a huge fan of Banten. I'm a huge fan of the games, and I'm also a huge fan of the actual show. Huge fan of Banten. Anybody who disses Banten or anybody who beefs with Banten is gonna beef with me. I'm not gonna allow any insults about Banten. Banten is legendary, and the legacy of Banten is cannot be doubted. I recently, like yesterday or 2 days ago, I was watching Banten Alien, Bill Gates Attack again, and it's so great, so amazing, and it was crazy. And yeah, I don't know why Banten Bill Gates Attack game is so hard. It doesn't really make any sense to me because it's very hard, but I don't really know why Banten Bill Gates Attack is this hard. But anyways, by the way, let's talk about that Banten Omniverse because I think a lot of people didn't like Banten Omniverse, which is crazy to me because as a child I loved Banten Omniverse. Banten Omniverse probably was my favorite Banten series of all time. The Brook or Rookie or whatever his name is, like blue alien with Banten. Amazing character, great animation, great games. Everything about Banten Omniverse is fucking amazing. And the fact people don't think Banten Omniverse is fucking amazing is mind boggling to me. It's honestly mind boggling to me that how people cannot like Banten Omniverse. Because I loved Banten Omniverse, dude. And anybody who beefs with Banten Omniverse is also gonna beef with me, buddy. Because I love Banten Omniverse. It's my love. It's my love. It's my love. Let's talk about Pokemon. Pokemon is obviously done. I don't think anybody really watches the new Nico or Siko or the new girl Pokemon episodes. I've watched few episodes and I don't watch it again. But Pokemon Kalos region was so great. Like the Pokemon, all of the seasons were good, but the Kalos League Pokemon was next level, dude. I can never forget it. It was so amazing. Uh, Pokemon games were amazing. I also played probably the all Pokemon games out there. 2NDS with Let's Go Pikachu Nintendo game. I played all the Pokemon games, dude. It's fucking nuts. It's fucking nuts that I played all the Pokemon games. Yeah. I love Pokemon too. Pokemon is my love too. And I can't lie that I don't like Pokemon or Pokemon. I don't like anything about Pokemon. I played Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu. It was amazing, and it was it was fucking amazing. And yeah, I mean, Pokemon was amazing. Yeah, Pokemon was amazing, and I don't know how Benton. I don't know how people don't like Benton. Omniverse is fucking crazy to me, because as a kid I loved Benton Omniverse, and I loved the Benton Carlos reason. I think the Ashes. I think the Ashes story ended on the Ash's story ended on the like when Ash won the World Cup of Pokemon, beating I don't know Rio, and become the world champion in the Sword and Shield. This was kind of sad for me because it finally ended. Like, yeah, it's just sad for me that it has to end because it was so good, and the fact it had to end is fucking crazy. And yeah, it's a shame that it had to end, but I don't know. It's great, I guess, but I don't know. Let's talk about Minions now. Minions is great. Minions is just cute, happy, loving series. If you're in a bad mood or if you're depressed, I think Minions can solve it. I think Minions can solve that issue if you're depressed or not mentally well or like family issues. Just watch Minions. It's such a wholesome series. It's great. It's wholesome. It's happy. It's everything. It's everything that is good about the world. It's the Minion series. I love cartoons. I love games, and I guess yeah, because this is it. Um, recently, recently I have been thinking to buy a driving wheel. Comment down below, guys. Do you think I should buy driving wheel? If you don't know, driving wheel is a, like arcade gaming setup where you fix in your computer and you play it. I don't know if it's gonna be worth it or not. I don't know, but I think the driving wheel might be worth it or might not be worth it. I don't know. It's like the it keeps it's like the pedals and all of this shit, pedals and driving wheels that is amazing, I guess. Uh, yeah, I mean, it is very interesting, but uh, yeah, driving wheels is fucking great, and I don't know, but should I buy it? Should I? It's fun, but I don't know if I should buy it or not. Then what we have next? Uh, Yeah, let's talk about loneliness because I suffer with loneliness a lot because I don't have any friends. And it's just sad to see like my everybody in my house have don't have loneliness. My dad has friends, my mom has friends, my brother has friends. Uh, when I see my brother chatting all day and my brother talking to his friend, it's kind of saddens me up because I don't really have a friend. And trust me, guys, trust me, having a friend is important, but I don't really have one. I don't even have an online friend. It's just sad. I don't chat with anybody. I just make videos, and yeah, I mean, it is what it is. But uh, yeah, loneliness epidemic is fucking crazy. It's crazy to see how many people have loneliness problem and how many people are going through this loneliness epidemic and loneliness shit. It's fucking crazy, dude. It's fucking crazy. It's fucking crazy to see this amount of loneliness. Um, yeah, it's scary that it, everybody is totally and everybody is fucking shocked or everybody is fucking sad. Anyways, what can we talk about more? Let's talk about what? Let's talk about what? Let's talk about what? I don't know what that means, but this was a basic podcast. I love making podcast, and obviously I don't make videos for my first channel or second channel. Like I don't discriminate my second channel, but I guess I'm gonna upload a big podcast on this because I don't really upload anymore. My father and my is a hater, to be honest, dude. My dad is a fucking hater. How do I know that? My what I saw, I tell my dad that I made a 34-minute video, and he's saying, "Oh, nobody gonna watch it. Nobody's gonna watch your shit." I'm like, "Fuck off, dude. Stop hating. It's crazy." Uh, yeah, don't hate, guys. Anyways, thanks for watching this podcast. I loved making this podcast. It was such a fun podcast, I guess. Thanks for watching this podcast. Watch my old podcast. Watch my new podcast. I make great videos like this. Stay happy, stay healthy, stay broad. Share this video with your friends and family. Comment down below if you like this video or not. When they say in the video this is a podcast, but I had fun making this podcast. Uh, Sorry for not uploading in my second channel. Stay healthy, stay happy. Comment down below, should I find a friend or should I buy a driving wheel? Uh, it's crazy. Oh, let's talk about my book before ending this podcast. If you don't know, I have made a book. I made a crazy book. And yeah, I mean, it is crazy that I made a book. Uh, yeah. Anyways, thanks for watching this video and bye bye.